Howdy folks. Today we've got a Fender Bassbreaker 15 combo. I've got quite a few videos on my channel about this amp. I really like it. I think it's one of the best sounding Fender amps they've ever come out with, and yet it's amazing how much hate these amps get. One of the main reasons is really shitty manufacturing. For example, I bought this amp used on Long and McQuade's Gear Hunter website. Paid $800 friggin' dollars. Bring it home yesterday. Right out of the box. Plug it in. The reverb doesn't work at all. This one has built-in reverb. Number two, it's noisy. Many people complain about the noisy effects loop, but this amp is straight up noisy even without plugging into the effects loop. They can't all be this bad. I'm sure this appears to be a much older one, judging from the jizz stains and beer stains and disgusting schmegma splattered all over it. Not too sure what the hell the previous owner was doing. But anyways, as I'm going to bring it back to the shop today for a full refund, probably going to replace it with a small... the reason why I bought it was to have as my living room couch amp, but I'll be honest, it's a little too big and too loud for a couch amp. I think I'm going to go for a Supro Delta Blues, either an 8-inch or 10-inch speaker. Just a super portable little... I saw the Supro Amulet just came out as well, which has power, attenuation, and tremolo and built-in reverb. That looks really, really sweet. So that could be a great option for me. Anyways, without further ado, I thought I'd make a video out of this before I bring it back in a couple hours. So here we go. So this amp, this particular Bassbreaker, every Bassbreaker model is different. Starting with the 007 that doesn't have 3 gain stages. This one has the 3 gain stages. Then as you go up to the true 2-channel 18/30, I don't recall that having gain stages at all. And it's way bigger. So I've got an Epiphone Sheraton with upgraded Gibson 57 and Gibson 57 Plus pickups, upgraded wiring harness from Carparelli Guitars in Canada. So here it sounds. I've got a Line 6 M5 multi-effects. I'm only using the spring reverb going into the effects loop. And so gains at noon, structure is on low. So this is the lowest gain structure. So without the reverb, with the reverb, I'm going to turn the master's at about 11, and I'll crank the gain to 3 o'clock. I'm going to turn the mix down a little bit on the reverb. Nice, slightly broken up tone. I've got a Seriatone, Cherryatone Centura, which is a Klon Centaur clone. I'm going to hit that right now for a boost. good tone. I mean, I gotta say, this amp really delivers in the kind of sounds that I love. It's like Plexi meets a Fender Bassman, kind of. Very thick, kind of biting tone, which I really dig about this amp. And then gain fully maxed. Keep in mind, we're still on the low gain mode. So that's a gain fully maxed with the boost. All right, I'll put the gain back to noon. We're gonna go to the medium gain structure now. You will notice a significant increase in gain. Now, you probably didn't notice that much of a jump in gain because I had the gain, you know, almost dimed on the cleanest gain mode. So as soon as I bring this to 3 o'clock, I'm gonna have to turn. So my GoPro decided to stop filming again. So now we're on the second gain stage. And the gain is at 3 o'clock. If I was to hit it with the clone, Jesus, what's wrong with my brain today? The clone. Without the climb. Now I'm going to dime the gain, and here's how it sounds. No pedals, just guitar into amp. So, now we're gonna go to the high gain mode. Gain's at noon right now. Hit it with a clone. So, very, very compressed, starts to get pretty mushy. That's only at noon. I've got no overdrive engaged. This is just, so if I crank the gain to 3 o'clock, hit it with the clone. hit the analog Ibanez delay there. So, as you can see, it's got gobs of gain. Now, I'm going to dime the gain to the max on the high gain mode. So, there you have it in a nutshell. Very capable amp. Just a lot of quality control issues. But I think if you got, you know, the bugs ironed out, it's a really great flexible amp for the cost. I mean, it's not that much. You can pick these up used pretty cheap. Usually in Canada, they go for $650 is the typical used price for a Bassbreaker 15. Like I said, lots of videos on my channel. If you search the channel for Bassbreaker, you'll see all sorts of them. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Cheers.